Do you want to be a dynamic leader that leads those under you to become successful and winners? Well, let me give you a little formula. In order to be a great leader, a dynamic leader, you have to get people to do what they initially don't want to do so they can become what they really want to be. I'll say that again. You have to get people to do what they initially don't want to do so they can become what they really want to be. That can be in any area, business, it can be in Toastmasters, it can be in a church, it can be in a classroom, it can be in any area. It works. In order to be a great leader, you have to develop a plan based upon the situation, given what you're trying to accomplish. You have to have a detailed, logical, good plan. And then you have to help those in your group execute that plan so that they see success. And then they will begin to believe in you. And they will begin to believe in themselves. And they will begin to believe in each other. So I want to tell you a story about a game. Out of the many games I've coached over the years, I was at a church. I was the pastor of a church in Atlanta. We had a school. We had started a high school, and the high school grew to be about 650 students. And when we started this high school, I started a basketball program. That was the only athletic program we had at the time. So I started coaching the girls team. And the girls were doing great. They had won 30 games a year for 5 straight years. They were tough. But in about the 4th year that I was coaching the girls, the boys coach quit. The boys had had a very poor outcome. They were not doing that well. And so they asked me to coach the boys team as well. I really didn't want to do it because I was the pastor, I had lots to do, and I had the girls team. But I really wanted the school to do well, so I agreed to coach the boys team. Well, I had a problem. I only had 8 players. 5 of them were underclassmen, like JV age, and I had 3 good players. So I had to come up with a plan for that team to be successful. I had 1 post player, and so I had to teach him. He was a little foul prone. I had to teach him not to foul because I couldn't have him on the bench because I didn't have anybody to put in his place. So I had to teach him to play without fouling, and we got the ball into him anytime we could. Then I had a guy that was a good player, and he looked like he could become a point guard, but he never played it, so I had to teach him how to play the point. He didn't like what I was saying because he liked to just go down and shoot the ball, and he didn't look for people, and he didn't get it to the right people at the right time, and so we butted heads, and he finally quit. A week later, he came back and apologized and got with the program and became a very good point guard, taking the shots when he had them and getting the ball to other people at the right time. Then I had a 3rd good player who was a great shooter. He was fast, but he was really small. And so we tried to get the ball to him as much as we could. He had a green light to shoot anytime he wanted to. And he was a very good shooter. He was a very good player. In fact, he set a national record at the national tournament we went to at the end of the year, scoring 57 points. That record still stands, I think. So here was our team. But I could tell they still didn't believe themselves or the plan. The first game we lost. Second game we were playing a very good team. We were 17 points down with 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go in the game. So I called timeout and I said, look, you guys need to continue to believe in yourself. We can still win this game. So we went into a full court press and everything worked perfectly. They started turning the ball over. We got a couple of layups. Our good shooter hit a couple of threes. We kept getting steals. Even the referees kind of got into the action because they get excited too. You know, we're making this comeback. They gave us a couple of good calls. We didn't miss a single shot in the last 3 minutes. Made several steals, and we ended up winning by 3 points. That's the largest deficit any of my teams ever overcame in that short of time. So as a result of that win, they believed in the plan. And they believed in me. And they believed in each other. And they believed in themselves. And as a result of that game, and as a result of that attitude shift, we went on to win 25 games, which is the most they've ever won in a season. Went to a national tournament, had a great year. So, do you want to be a dynamic leader that leads the people under you to be successful and win? Well, you got to come up with a plan. You've got to get people to believe in that plan. So they'll believe in themselves and believe in you and believe in their teammates and believe in their fellow workers. If you do, they will become winners and very successful.